Hey guys, completion video. It is August 4th, Friday, around 2:20. 1082 Moran, Arnold, repaint. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a detailed walkthrough here. We just blew everything off. What a job. Okay, so we'll just start over here. So all the siding obviously was prepped. Wiped down, everything primed, caulked in. Previous videos can show that. Here, look, isn't that gorgeous? So that got 2 coats of McCloskey's spar varnish. I like the McCloskey's because of what they use for boats. It's very strong to smell, but we only like to use a semi-gloss. I don't like to get too much gloss on it because then it starts to pickle. So it's a nice semi-gloss, so it still has some wood grain. It doesn't feel like plastic. Came out gorgeous. All those beams were caulked in. I'm gonna show, we put the doors back on. All of the lights are returned. I'm not gonna step in here, but this door has been painted as well. Deck, plastic all over the deck and so forth to work over it. But we did end up with a lot of paint on this building. We have been going over and over and over. This paint has been very interesting. This property needed a lot of prep, but it came out gorgeous. These colors look amazing. Look at that. And I'll do an outside walk too. The addition on this one was the 1 gallon of paint for the back, all the way up 2 coats. All the way around 2 coats, and which took us to about 1.5 gallons of material. So we charge you for 1 gallon of paint. We won't charge you for the labor. It's not a big deal. Oh, what great colors though! Absolutely stunning. Lights look beautiful. So we have put all the chairs up except for the one recliner. We went ahead and, as you can see, we painted that guy too. That's what we like to do, those. Now what we did was we copied whatever the house was, we did the same. So that's why there's certain pieces of fascia that's how it was. So we copied exactly the same. This door came out really, really nice as well. Isn't that gorgeous? So doors painted. Looks very good. We're going to be shutting that and locking it up. All the lights back on. All this eave too came out really nice. Took a lot of paint in there. It was pretty bad shape. This roof is, as we already know, we don't need to explain that, but yeah, the roof, it's time. So we got through here. A lot of this stuff was fixed, as you can tell. Here we had some pretty severe rot. We used as much concrete as it would take in there. So it should be pretty good. It should be somewhat solid. We did the backs as well. There's 4 of the pillars on the building that are they're rotted out. So we go through and we put the concrete patch in there. It seems to work the best. So when we use our plastic on the deck, when we put plastic down and we leave plastic for a week and it's hot and it's sunny and so forth, it brings up some like water spots or oil spots on the deck. But that, we just took this plastic off about 15 minutes ago, so that stuff does go away. So just in case if you're wondering why it looks wet, it's just because that's the natural oil in the deck. And our plastic, it's kind of like the old humidity thing when you put plastic over something, it sweats. So all these guys, this was another one that was destroyed that we got a hold of, as was this one, So we have gone through multiple times, touch-ups. We did not do any deck work on this one at all, and we did not do the back of the fascia on this one. There was no need for us to do that, I guess. So if you do need it, call us. There is a little bit of paint left over. So we went to exactly what we had figured out, and then we wouldn't have made it, so we had to order it. That's the only bad thing, is you have to order paint up here because we don't have the ability to go to the store and get it unless we want cheap paint, and this is the best Dunn Edwards paint they make. Oh, new light bulb. Dun, dun, dun. So let me walk up here. We're going to just leave that light there for you. Here's this door. I don't want to step inside. I got my shoes on. gorgeous. So I'm gonna shut it down now if I can. Yeah. So the weather stripping is not on that door. This is something we're gonna need to address when you guys come up tonight. No weather stripping because I don't want a wet door sitting on it. So. Again, we go through this pretty detailed. We don't really mess around, even like all the caulking and so forth underneath. Caulked every batten board in, as you probably saw in previous videos. Doors, fascia, body. I'm sure you'll probably want to put those under the house, but we like to leave them out for the video. Underneath, everything was done underneath. We've kicked all of the dirt back up against the house because we trench it. And we have also raked, as you can tell, all over the entire property. Paint chips. Nothing like a 55-gallon bag of paint chips to take home. Water is off. The key will be returned to the same place that it was. So there's some pretty good damage under here. Some of this stuff we just couldn't patch. You know, it's just too big. And it's, I mean, it is what it is. I'll show you this one though. Door was obviously painted. We ran this guy, you can see the sheen down it. Primed and painted. These came out really nice. I mean, it really came out good. So this guy's already floated off its pillar. This one. And there's a considerable sag, 2 to 3 inches on this corner. So, yeah. So we did what we could in here. It's starting to wear into this board. So we prepped it and we got you set up and we did the best we could on it. Obviously through here, every one of these guys were done. I like to go through, prime them and paint them all. Whole works. So this is our completion. We are done. And hopefully this finds you guys well. And thank you very much for your business. We definitely appreciate it. And we will talk to you guys soon. Oh, let me walk out the front so you guys can have a big view of the front. I put a sign up in the front yard on the tree, and I can come back in a week or so. I just like to always put a sign up on something that's a complete turnaround, and your neighbors have been very excited. Look at that. There's our sign. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm sure you guys are going to be happy, and what I'll do is I'll see you guys this afternoon at some point.